Hi, I'm Cliff Gable, along with my co-host Bruce Hopkins, and we'd want to welcome you on behalf of our sponsor, Usher's Furniture, to the final game of this series, the Skins game, where the big money can be made. We have $785 up for grabs between these four bowlers. And Bruce, you have something there that think
Yes.
the bowlers will also get.
I think the people would like to have a look at this before it gets started. This is the trophy that goes with the money, or not necessarily with the money. The score takes the trophy, and the bowlers take the money.
That's
so
right.
They all have a crack at that. But this is the Brunswick Lane Championship TV Bowling Ladies Championship year 2000. The same type of trophy that was won last year by Patricia. And we have another one donated by Brunswick Lane. So we're very happy to show it, and we'll be presenting that in a couple of hours.
That's right. So just sit back, get comfortable. We're going to do the same, and we'll be right back with our championship bowling here from Brunswick Lanes.
Usher's Furniture and Appliances, Main Street in downtown Yarmouth. Proud supporters of Candlepin Challenge on Eastlink Community Television.
As we age, we spend a lot of time fretting about thinning, graying, and receding, when we really should be thinking about something far more hair-raising. You could be one of 750,000 Canadians over 45 who has diabetes and doesn't know it. Please call the Canadian Diabetes Association, because you need to know.
And we're all ready to get underway here. Our first bowler up is Mary Jo Doucette.
Now, the first 5 alleys of this game are worth $15 each. And there must be a clear-cut winner. If not, there's a carryover. And it would go to the second frame or the next frame. So there must be a clear-cut winner each frame after the 4 bowlers are done.
And the carryover just keeps accumulating until we do have a clear-cut winner.
Yep. Where it's $15 for the first one. If there's no winner, it carries on to the second one. It would be worth $30. So every pin is big. And Mary Jo starts off with a 9. One of them there, she got one. And she's got the right-hand corner pin with a deadwood laying there. Of course, the shot on the wood isn't much bigger than the pin itself.
Oh.
Kind of bounced that one out there, but just barely went by.
Slip out of her hand there a little bit.
Probably. A little nerves right now.
Take an alley or two for them to settle in and get.
And their second bowler is Denise Boudreau. She wants to improve on the 9 in the first box.
And we'll try to keep this as clear as possible for the viewers to understand what we're doing here, because you have to do 2 things. You have to keep track of who's winning the game and also who's winning the money.
We've got a couple of scorekeepers down there. Bonnie Wells and Jeannie Cameron are both doing a job for us down there. One is keeping the score and the other's keeping the money. And we're doing that up here too, so we should have a pretty good crack right here. So there's a couple of 9s in the first box.
So that's the number to beat for that first frame.
It's the bowler with the highest score who wins the trophy of the 3 games. So the person who has the highest score doesn't necessarily win the most money either.
That's right, and we've seen that in a number of these tournaments where that is the case. So right now, for the first frame, the number to beat is 9. We have 2 of them.
She can put herself in the lead with the spin. And we have 3 9s. I remember when Johnny used to tell us after this thing, the hole in 4th is the worst place in the world to be. And I don't know if Rose realizes that or not, but
Puts the pressure on you, that's for sure.
I remember last year when Greg McRae was bowling in that position. He did win the tournament last year, but he came through with some marks on the end. Somebody would get on and he'd come back with something better, and it made a very exciting match. Here's Rose. Rose just has to have a 10, fair, or strike, and she's won herself the first skin, about $15. Oh, would she like to have that pin?
She sure would.
Because that could have fallen over and landed right between the two. Would have been a good shot for spare. Now she's really got a pin.
Carryover.
Start right off with a carryover, right? So right now, Mary Jo is in the lead with a 10. So we're looking at $30 right now.
And Rose needs a 10 to force the carryover, or that spare would have given her the $30.
That's right. There's a $30 pin sitting there looking at you. And a 9 for 16, so Mary Jo picks up $30. And we'll be mentioning the scores as we go along too.
And we've got a 16, 17, 18, and 19 up there, 4 scores right now, too. Mary Jo having a 19, Marla has 18, Denise has 17, Rose 16. Talking to Marla earlier, and she says, I said, how do you feel about making it to the skin game? She said, the knot just keeps getting bigger.
Another 10 to Mary Jo. Get on outside of that one right where you want to be. Another good 10. Well, she started off pretty good, a 9 and 3 10s. So now they're going to take aim at that 10 in the third box. Head pin. You got wood down in there in the corner to help out.
And as long as she keeps getting those 10s, that just puts the pressure on the rest of them to have to come up with marks. And that's what Denise has done. She's come up with a spare, so now...
So Marla and Rose have got to have a strike to take that away from her.
That's right, or a spare to cause the carryover.
Yep. Picks up 4. And a 6 for 37.
Now it's up to Marla. She's got to at least get a spare to force a carryover. Or a strike to win it.
I think our bowling fans have probably enjoyed the other 6 weeks that we've had. And I think when it comes right down to the nitty-gritty here, I think this match is a lot more exciting because of the 2 things that are going for them: the score, for the person to win the trophy, and the money out there. It just adds to the excitement.
Sure does, and I know I've talked to previous winners, and it's a real toss-up as to what they want.
Yeah, the money you spend is gone. Like you said, you take the trophy home, put it on the mantle, you got it forever.
And and as Greg McGray put it, it's bragging rights. You got that for a year. I keep referring to that because I thought that was quite the statement.
Of course, you can brag for more a year. You got the date on that. You can look back years down the line and say, boy, I won that back in the shot. So that gives Marla a spare in the 4th.
And the fact that it's the year 2000,
yeah,
you know, it's kind of a special thing, too.
Okay, Rose needs a mark here.
Right in that pocket.
That's your shot, Rose.
Just a thin shot.
So Denise picks up
yeah, $15.
Picks up 15.
And now Marla's in line to pick up another 15 here, unless Rose marks again.
That's right.
Very nice ball.
And that's 15 for Marla.
10 for Rose. So after 4 boxes, Mary Jo 39, Denise 37, Marla 38 and open with a mark, and Rose 36. Now, this is the last frame of this game that's worth $15. After that, they're worth 20. Filled the hole twice.
She hit it right in the same place. Yeah, that's the way to come back.
You kind of knew that would happen.
That is definitely the way to come back. So she set the benchmark in the 6th frame anyway, of what they would have to have.
Ooh, boy. Not a very good break there.
Boy, that is rough.
Give that, wait till it stops rolling. Give it a shot on the right hand end. Oh,
That Deadwood had have been back a little further. That just might have.
and it was still moving a bit when she rolled. 9 for 46. Down there. Deadwood stood that one up. She has a 7 for 53. Now MARLA has a spare open in the 4th. Up 6. It's 44. You're in the lead after 4 alleys, or score-wise. Right there. You might remind the bowlers or their fans that there is no bonus money in this match. All the money has gone into the skins. And the 10. Takes the lead in the 5th alley for the skin. She had to have that strike to cause a carryover.
Got a spare, and if nothing else, it sure improves her score.
That's right. Now Rose needs a 10 to have a carryover or a mark. Well. Seeing some awful bad breaks down there lately.
Makes you wonder how that's possible.
I think we said that last week too.
I know, it's just unbelievable.
Oh, hey, nice shot.
What a try that was.
Shot. Well, she needs this pin for a carryover. And a 9 for 45, so MARLA wins the last $15 one. Now we're in the $20 spin. And Mary Jo picks up that one right now.
Now we're going down to 25. 20. That's a big machine. Oh. Big girl.
And a good 10. After 6, Mary Jo, 53 and open with a strike. Denise Boudreau also has 53. MARLA has 64 with a spare open, and Rose has 55.
And on the skin side of it, Mary Jo has $50, Denise has 15, and MARLA has 30.
That's a better ball. Didn't do an awful lot. She got 6 on the strike. Puts her up to 59. Got a piece of wood out there. She could pick up about 3 of those pins. 9 for 68. Roll back on one of them, but not two of them. So she's got a good shot, good piece of wood there to take out on for a spare. Uh-oh. Oh. I don't think she had to go way out there. I don't think she wanted to. She's that whole deadwood, I think the whole pin should be good.
There it is.
Now Denise, 53 on 6. Pocket, leave that extra pin. Just a minute. Let's see what's going to happen to that wood. That might make a big difference in her shot.
Both of them coming over, and neither one took it down.
It hit it. The one that come off the wall hit the pin.
Wobbled it, but didn't take her down.
Didn't hit it hard enough to go, unfortunately, because that was a good hit. And 10.
Right now she has the mark of 10 to for everybody else to beat.
It's in the 7th box, yeah.
And back on that head pin. There it goes. There it goes. And a big strike for Denise.
Got a lot of good pin action out of that one.
Certainly was.
Now Marla's on the square. Good count. 71 on the 6 for Marla. Tough shot here. There's no wood to stick out to make it spin. Unless it goes backwards and comes off the wall. I wouldn't really expect it to.
And it's, you get caught up in one and the skins, and you forget about the score, or you keep track of the score and you forget about the skins. So we try to keep you informed as to how it's going.
Well, Denise has a 10 on the 7th box, which is boss right now.
That means that Rose has to be the 10, or at
10
least
or better.
tie it to carry it over. And I'm sure Denise is kind of hoping for a carryover because she has a strike in the other alley.
There's a 9-pin drop for Marla. Left the right-hand corner pin. Wood's going to roll, drop it in the pit. Yep.
Marla.
So she's got to go right down there and pin that thing. Right on it.
And Marla has a spare. So now Rose, coming up in the 7th alley, has to have better than a 10 to win the money, or at least cause carryover with a 10.
10 or better.
Sounds like playing poker.
Oh, shit.
Boy.
Oh, man.
I know when you get a break like that, you feel like walking down there and kicking them over.
Give that a kick on the right-hand edge, right there.
And it was excellent
Nice try, because
try.
it's got to come off the wall and go all the way across, and you can only hope that they'll do that.
And there's the carryover. Now she needs a strike to force another carryover.
Yeah, the things are like this for $40. That's just what she did.
So Denise just picked up $40 in the 8th frame.
That's easy money, huh? So after 8 in the first game, Mary Jo, 78. Denise Woodruff, 73 and open with a strike. Marla Babin, 90 with a spare open, and Rose Doucette, 72.
And money-wise, Mary Jo has $50 after 8. Denise has $55 after 8. Marla has $30. And Rose is still looking for that first skin.
Rose is in that hard spot. great to be an anchor man, but or anchor woman, but wow.
It is a rough position.
Mary Jo's going for that for a spare. Right on it.
I would like to remind the viewers that it is a 3-game series, the skins game, where in previous weeks it was 2 games.
Big 9 on that spare gives her 97 on 9. And we're in the process of using up some of Don Usher's money, huh?
Yeah. And this is all thanks to Don Usher for sponsoring this, because this is where the prize money comes from, and it's great to have somebody like Donnie that supports things of this nature.
And 9 for 106 for Mary Jo. And she's got a crack at another $20 here on this 9th box. Denise is looking on a strike. Okay, concentrate on the 3.
Good chance of kicking that across if she hits it in the pocket.
Picks up a good 8. Gives her 81 on 8. And a good 9 for 90. And a mark here would put her in the running for another skin and put her up on Mary Jo. And an 8 for 98. Marla's open on a square here. Picks up 7, 8. Picks up another 8. That's 98 on 8. Needs a good head pin hit.
There we go. And she's forced to carry over.
Yeah. Plus she's adding to her score too.
That's my wife.
She's 108 plus.
What's your point?
5 more. 113. When there's carryovers, we can carry over from one game to the next also. It doesn't have to be all in the same game.
And I say Marla is forced to carry over. Rose still has a chance to win this. We can't
That's
count
right,
Rose
yeah.
out of
No,
this.
definitely not. Good 10.
But she needs a strike to do it.
123 for Marla. Nice game. Well, this one's rolling very steady.
Certainly has.
Now Rose needs a strike here. Or a spare for, well, it's a carryover anyway, so
So there you
really
go.
doesn't, unless she doesn't get a strike, it doesn't matter. It's going to be a carryover.
So now we have the carryover into the 10th frame, which
And-
makes a 10th worth $40.
And Marla's 10 is boss right now.
That's right.
And a 9 for 81. She hasn't had a mark this game. What a good time to get a mark, huh?
Yes, it certainly is. And it would be worth $40 to her.
Help her pocketbook and help her score.
And she's right there in that pocket.
And that's a good shot. She's got that triangle, but she's got a piece of wood in there. And that makes that shot so much easier.
So all she has to do is basically hit
the front one.
pin.
Oh.
Now she needs it for a carryover.
She needs both of those pins, yep.
There we have it.
And that's a 91. So there's 4 scores. Mary Jo, 106. Denise, 98. Marla, 123. And Rose, 91.
And in the skin department, we have Mary Jo with $50. Denise has 55. Marla has 30. And we have a carryover going into this first frame of this next game, $40 plus the 25.
Right on, yeah, because the second game is worth $25 a frame.
So this frame is worth $65 to somebody.
Yeah. You know, after 5-6 years, we're starting to learn how to do this, aren't we?
It's almost coming to a point where we know what we're doing.
With 9, so Mary Jo starts off the second game with a pair of 9s.
And Denise going up now. Has to better that 9.
Got it out there on the head pin, but right through the middle.
Punched it straight back. And she makes it a 7. Right in the top.
Oh. Don't like that wood unless it moves.
Wood right in behind it there.
Yeah, there's one in behind it, and another one going in there behind it. Oh, hey.
Oh, moved it.
It spun it right off, but I thought it might hit it hard enough.
Right, go right at it. There it is.
Nice shot.
When in doubt, go for the pin.
Well, if you can see it, yeah. Now here's Marla. 1, 2, 3 spares. The 4th spare is the first game with 123. Yes, that will go. Get down on that little triangle down in the corner. The only thing that might happen, the 8 pin might stay up. Well, so did the 7 pin. Probably want to play the corner pin. They often did with it. It's no good to you really. So, well, okay, but you want to make sure you're going to get one of them anyway. So far we have a couple of 9s that are shooting for that $65. Guess that's what it is. Isn't it? $65?
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yep. We had 2 alley carryover for 20 each, and this game each frame is worth $25. So.
It's up to 65 in my book.
And that if Rose can come up with a 10 or better in that first alley, that'll put her right back into the money with the rest of them.
takes a 6. So now Rose. Still looking for that first mark. Take good time for it right now.
And still looking for the first skin that she hasn't got yet.
We haven't seen that break before.
No.
It's only one pin. That's the number 2 pin. Go right through there.
Hard to believe that those things can happen.
Wow. So we're going to have a carry over here. Well, I say we are because I can't see 10 coming out of that, but you never know.
It will be a miracle to get a 10 out of that. Yeah. Oh. We almost witnessed a miracle.
You believe in miracles? So we got a carry over.
The next one is for 90.
Right now, Denise has got a lock on that with a spare. Ooh.
And Denise picks up $90.
She's shooting close to that one. And an 8 for Rose, 17. First 2 frames of the second game. Mary Jo 18, Denise 17 and open with a spare. Marla 15 and Rose 17.
And the skins stand at Mary Jo with 50, Denise with 145, and Marla with 30. So the money is starting to add up in the little pockets of some of these.
And we're shooting for $25 each frame of this game. Eight for 26. Wood down in the right-hand corner that might have helped you is gone. So choice, split the two on the outside, one or the other. Give it a good shot.
I don't think that's what she was trying to play.
No, you got to get on the front pin for that shot. And an 8 for 34. Now our leading money winner, Denise, 17. She's got a spare working for her now. Giving it that little tug there, trying to get some extra pins. Picks up a 5 for 22. Square on that thing. That's what happens when you hit a round pin with a square ball. And an 8 for 30.
So 8 is the magic number to beat in this third alley so far.
Got a good ball in there. Shakes her head and wonder why that corner pin won't go. The kind of ball she bowls, it's a bit tough for her to get over in that corner. She has a 9. It's such a big hook and it has so much stuff on the ball that it's, unless you move over to the left of the alley and throw it right down at the pin, it's pretty hard to get down there with that kind of a ball. Marla started off with a 9 and a 6. Nice shot. Again on the outside of that head pin, which is a good spot to hit.
And Mike, you wonder why those pins stay up when they get hit like that. Marla has 9, so Marla has set the pace for 9, and that means Rose has to have a 9 for a carryover or a 10 to win.
That pin would have been a lot better for Marla if it stayed up. Because that makes a big hole down there and not impossible. You play the 2 on the outside, it comes off the wall. But if you'd had that other pin up there, you could have split 3 in a row, and chances are you'd have taken all 4 of them out of there.
And she's going after that deadwood, trying to kick it across.
Wasn't much of an angle there. Good try.
She did move it over, but not enough to take everything.
Setting her up for 10. Rosie.
Boy, she's having some tough luck here tonight.
Well, if she can pin these, there's half of them.
Yeah.
Takes the other 2 and she's got herself $25.
That's right. If you're just tuning in, you're watching the Ladies Candlepin Challenge from Brunswick Lane, sponsored by Usher's Furniture. We're into the skins game, and I think
Marla picks up a $25
Marla picks up
there.
another 25. And Rose needs to mark this one to win this one. There it is. Oh.
If she doesn't pick those 2, she's got another 25.
Marla has another 25.
After 4 frames of the second game, Mary Jo 34, Denise 39, Marla 34, Rose 33.
And for the money, Mary Jo has 50, Denise has 145, Marla has 80, and Rose has not been able to pick up a skin yet.
Good 10. Marks are a little scarce this game.
They sure are.
Just had the 1 by Denise. Good ball in there.
Cleaned the pins up and left that little triangle.
That's a hard shot when you're not on your game.
We haven't seen one over the past number of weeks. We haven't seen one of those made.
I don't think so. You wouldn't think it would be that tough to make, but you got to hit it just right. And Mary Jo has 53 on 6. Some movement there. Seen quite a few breaks like that. Either side, the 1 and 3 or the 1 and 2. This is the 1 and 3. The 2 corner pins. And an 8 for 47.
Mary Jo has a 10 in this 5th box, so that's the number to beat. or at least match it to force the carryover.
And a 7 for 54. MARLA BABIN picked up $50 this game already. Score sagging just a little bit, 34 on 4. Your pride says you want a decent score up there.
Yeah.
The money's good too. Down on the right on the red. See what happens.
We call her Lala. Come on now, have one here. And her name's Marcella. She's got lots of names. Whatever works. Teletubby or whatever. Oh, we need a marker. Come on, get a marker. Marker out, look. Keep that.
So we still have a 10 to beat in that fifth alley for the $25.
Puts it up for poor old Rose again.
I don't know if I'd want to be in that position. Too much pressure.
Tough place to be.
Sure is.
You always, I mean, you go up there and you can bowl and you try to bowl the best you can. You got to try and beat somebody all the time. MARLA has 52 on 6.
Unbelievable.
Boy.
You'd almost feel like crying in this.
That ball not working for her at all down there.
No,
'cause it's
not a
just
bit.
Picking out, and that's a tough shot. That wood isn't all that great.
Decided to pin him down.
Well, she needs those two, and they're open. Force a carryover.
And she missed it.
So Mary Jo picks up a 25.
25.
And we're looking at what? MARLA's 10 right now. Well, look at that, will you? Another hit pin.
That is just unbelievable. I feel so bad when they do things like that.
That's tough.
It is. It's
We shouldn't be crying for her, I know. You got to feel kind of sorry for them up there. They're trying so hard.
When they work that hard and have that bad of breaks, you always pull for everybody to have decent breaks.
Got to go for 10 here if she wants. Well, she didn't. She went after the long.
So MARLA picks up
25 more.
25.
After 6 in the second game, Mary Jo Doucette 53, Denise Boudreau 54, MARLA BABIN 52, and Rose Doucette 51.
And Mary Jo has $75. Denise has $145. MARLA has $105.
Yeah, you got to get down there and blast those things. She's got the ball that can do it. Probably get down on the left-hand side of it. Fair in the middle. Good 9. 2 pins out of there. The 1 pin and the 3 pin. That's all that came out of that. And that was a good head pin hit. So we haven't seen that break before either.
No, we're seeing all kinds of
Nice ball.
weird and strange.
I don't think anybody wants to see it again. That's a good 10, a real good 10.
Big
She can throw that strike ball. She's got the stuff on it.
Yeah.
She gets it in the pocket. Boy, it does a lot of work.
Here's another one. I meant another one in the pocket. I wasn't sure it was going to be a strike or not.
I would have set you up for some money in a hurry, huh? Double strike?
Oh, yes.
Well, she's on that dead corner again for her, but I think they talked her out of that one.
Yeah, they're distracting her, I think.
She has tough enough time with that corner anyway. You kind of mess up your concentration.
Yeah, that's right.
But anyway, she's in line right now for another $25 bonus here.
So Denise picks up 25.
Not yet.
No, that's right. Rose still has a chance, doesn't she?
Yeah.
That's right. I'm jumping the gun.
Yeah, don't be in a hurry to spend her money.
Let's spend Donnie's money. I don't know about anybody else, but I get excited sitting here watching this.
Well, there's no doubt it's interesting. And after having 4 spares in her first game, MARLA hasn't had a mark yet. And she's got down 10 pins on her game. She's 60 on 7.
There it is, right in the pocket.
1, 3, 9, and 10. Wood down in the corner can help on the 10 pin. Help a little bit on the 9 pin too, probably.
Case where she did hit the head pin, but drove it straight back.
Yeah, she wanted the pocket hit. Got too solid on that one.
Oh, again, we come down to the point where Rose has got all the pressure on.
Rose again.
Teleprompter's a little hazy there. I can't tell what is in the 8th alley. It's a 10, I guess.
So Denise picks up another 25.
Might just be the thing that Rose needs to get her back in the game, is somebody hollering at her, because she's so used to that during her play in the leagues.
Put a double wood there. Should be all right, I think.
Should get out on this stuff.
Should be, but the way things been going, you never know. There she goes.
There's 25 for Rose.
After 8, second game. Oh, excuse me. Mary Jo, 72. Denise, 82. MARLA, 68. Rose, 68. And Rose has a spare.
And Mary Jo has $75. Denise has $145, 55, 65, $170. Marla has 75, and Rose has 25.
Well, we're getting ready to close out the second game of this 3-game series. Number 10.
Here's that big ball.
Good ball. Just collapsed the wrong way, that's all. Didn't miss that one much. And a 10 for 92. And she's got 198 for 2 games. Now Denise.
You gotta wait for the rows. Is it equal in the rows?
And a 7 for 89. Oh, she'd love to have that pin. Oh, she's got a good deadwood out there, too.
Wobbling is that for
There's a
sure.
couple of deadwoods out there, makes that pin a heck of a lot longer. It's as long as the deadwood. It's not the pin that's up against the pin that's standing. It's the other one out there that she should be aiming at. Gives her plenty of room to shoot. She's right on it. That second wood made that spear so much easier.
Yeah,
Bigger.
sure did.
Yep.
She had that much more room to play with.
Oh yeah, the whole length of the pin. And picks up 3 for 102. And an even 200. So we're shooting at a 10 on this box from Marla and Rose to a 10 or better. Mighty fine. Get your work cut out for a decent alley. Go after those 4. And she has to take a 6.
Come on now.
And she's really struggled since that first game.
And she had such a good first game.
Yeah. To get out of there. Don't leave the wood. There she is, wide open, right in the middle of the alley. It's kind of tough. You're right on that front pin. That's the object pin. And a 10 for 84. 207. So she's still in the lead for the trophy. Now, Rose is on a spare. picks up a good 8. Well, you gotta go down. Oh, wait a minute now. Let's have a look. Ooh, gonna push it over a little closer. That's behind the pin. Oh. Nice try. She needs this 10 for a carryover. And she picks up the 10. So we're looking at $50. She needs a spare to carry over or a strike to win it.
Here, it's right in the pocket.
There. It's tough. Tough wood out there. Oh, nice shot.
And that forces the carryover.
Pretty fair.
Hey, all you needed was a transfer. Right in front of you.
And she comes through in fine style with a nice 105, and it brings her up to 196. So what we're looking at on scores here after 2 games is Mary Jo Doucette 198, Denise Boudreau 200, MARLA BABIN 207, and Rose Doucette 196. So we're only 11 pins apart for the sake of winning the trophy here. Good 8-pin drop.
Money-wise, Mary Jo has 75, Denise has 170, Marla has 105, Rose has 25, and this frame is worth $85.
Nice 10.
Ever want marks, this is the time to get them when the frame is worth almost $100.
While the battle for the money's going on, the score
Is really close.
close. Yeah, really close. A high of 207, that's 10. A high of 207 and a 4th place of what, 196? I think that's it. Yeah.
So it's 11 pin spread between the 4 players.
Yeah.
And that's for the trophy that we showed at the beginning of the game.
And that's who's recognized as the winner, really, when
Yeah.
people look at it and say, who won last year's challenge? So so-and-so did, they won the trophy.
That's right.
What about the money? Well, it was divided up 4 ways.
That's right. And again, for a lifetime, you have this trophy that you can set on the mantle and say, well, in that year I won that.
And how much did you say this?
This one is worth $85.
$85.
Because we had a carryover on the 9th and 10th frame of $25 a frame, which is 50,
yeah.
and this one is worth 35.
Well, that adds up to $85.
So I'm sure that those bowlers up there are torn between the two.
Well, when you think about it too, you go up and get a bunch of marks and you win your skins, and you got a bunch of marks, you're going to win the trophy too, maybe.
That's right.
So they both come together. So we're coming down to the closing bit of this year's Candlepin Challenge for the ladies. Into the third game of the skins game, and it's anybody's win yet.
That's right. And I feel it's been an exciting tournament, Bruce. Every week we've had some close matches. They've put their heart into this, and I've found it exciting myself.
Well, we've had some new bowlers.
Yeah.
That's helped us a bit. And
Some new combinations of sisters and aunts and nieces, mothers and daughters.
But it's good to see new ones coming along. They get a look at this and decide they want to try it, have some fun, and that's good. Competition, like they had 26 ladies try out for this. 16 of them made it. Maybe next year we'll double that, because I know the men's one went up from 50 odd to 60.
And each year the qualifying gets higher.
I'm not just sure how the qualifying scores in the ladies went. I know there was one or two 400s in the men's, and we had those last year also. But if a guy doesn't like his score, he goes out and tries again.
I think the cutoff was in the 340s, wasn't it, for the men's?
42, I think. Yeah, 341 or 342.
And we know the women's was 240 something for their cutoff, so you know that it's getting up there. Or what were they tied at? 288.
288.
So that's the cutoff for the women. So you know that.
So we're going to have another carry over here, Cliff. So you're looking at 85 plus 35, $120. Is that right?
Yep. It's worth 20. And she's got to have a 10 at least to force another carryover.
Yeah, Mary Jo's sitting in the driver's seat right now for $120. That's a tough 10.
It sure is. Nice try. So Mary Jo just picked up $120.
Yep. We agree with the girls. So now we're back down to $35 again. Huh? This is one game that you can prove that 10s are big.
Yes, that's right.
Because 10s can win you some money.
Well, there was a case where a 10 won her $120.
Good open shot there. Kind of a guide. I don't think it's frozen, so you want to be right on the pin. It was frozen. Couldn't see behind it there, so it had to be frozen for it to do that.
Come up.
She's left herself the 1 and the 4. wood. Both woods are still moving a bit. You still got to get on the, try to get on the inside of that head pin a little bit and let the ball carry through. Okay, out there's a good spot too. Push, push.
Denise certainly putting the pressure on the rest of them to
Takes the chance away from Mary Jo, who had a spare in that fourth box.
stand up and be counted.
That's her third strike in this match. She's had one in each game. Denise, that is. They're cutting them through.
Just picking away.
And Marla picks up a 6. Drop. Right on it.
Gotta keep the bingo going, girl.
Yeah, Rose needs a strike here or a spare to carry over.
And Denise picks up another $35.
Come on, Rose, no ruin the bingo, eh?
And Rose needs another strike here. Denise is going to pick up another 35.
Which is what she did. Every one of them had a mark in that fourth box.
That's right. So
The one that counted the most was Denise's strike.
that's right.
So now Mary Jo got 39 and open with a spare. Denise is 46 with a strike working. Marla's 34 with a spare working. And Rose is 35 with a spare.
Mary Jo has $195. Denise has $240. Marla has $105, and Rose has $25.
And Mary Jo picks up a big 8 on her mark. Gives her 47 on 4. A lot of wood down there. And it's still moving a little bit. Oh, okay. Clean that wood right out of there. Good 10. And an 8 for 65.
And just to remind you, you're watching the final skins game of the Ladies Candlepin Challenge here at Brunswick Lanes, brought to you by Usher's Furniture.
Denise open on the strike here.
I'd like to thank Brunswick Lanes for the use of the lanes for this tournament and East 1983 television. There we go.
That's 3 marks in a row for Denise. She's now 56 on 4.
But we remind them that there's no bonus money for the marks now.
I don't think she cares.
That's for sure.
Picks up a 4 on hers. Gives her 70 on 5. And Denise had an even 200 for her first 2 games.
I think we could possibly, if this trend keeps up, we could see a first here this year.
Trophy winner and money winner.
That's
Same
right.
person.
Yep, and that has never happened.
Nice spin.
He is on a roll.
She's with it. Now Marla's open on a square. Marla had a 7-pin lead over Denise going into this game. So don't bet that she won't come back with some marks.
And it's there.
6.
The possibility is there for her spare.
Yeah, you can split the 3 or you can go outside on the front one of the 3.
Oh,
Split the 3. That's probably the biggest problem with that shot is you'll need that 5-pin.
going to the outside gives you a much better.
Well, yeah, maybe. Well, even par on 5 alleys, 50. But she's sagging 20 pins on Denise right there. That pin move.
Certainly did, and she needed that to force the carryover.
She needs that pin there, yeah. Right on it. Okay. So it's up to Rose now to see if she can get a mark in that alley. She's on a mark right now. She has a spare open. And as tough as Rose had going there for a while, she's not out of this battle yet for the championship.
No, that's true.
Picks up 6, 41. So after 4, they're all par or better.
So Denise picks up another one.
Another $35 in her pocket. And a 10 for Rose, 51. She needs a 10 or better. Oh, there's already a carryover in this one, so if she gets a mark, she would have it. Pretty tough shot. You never know.
Oh, so close.
So we've got a carryover here.
And Rose picks up 8.
After 6 in the third game, Mary Jo, 65, Denise, 80, Marla, 60, and Rose, 59. So going into the last 4 boxes, leading the money and for the championship right now is Denise Boudreau. Needs them both? Yep.
Denise has $275. Mary Jo has $195. Marla has $105, and Rose has $25.
Right on it. Back on that head pin, but kind of solid. Picks up 5. Good shot there. Get on those 3. We got wood over in front of the 8 and the 9, or 7 and 8.
There it is. Good. Oh, it sure looked like it should have been. Maybe I'm jinxing these people by saying, yes, there it is.
She was right on the shot, all right. Picks up another 10 for 90. Now Denise. Well, she's got her single pin spare right in the middle of the alley. Could miss it to the left. Still get it. The ball can take off, but the pin's wide open. So you concentrate on that pin that's standing. Right on it. Right on it.
So, if nothing else, we've got another carryover.
Well, you never know. Maybe somebody call it a strike down there about him here. Picks up 7 more for 97 on 7. And there's a shot there, even though it's the what? The 1 and the 8 and the 9. That's a wide triangle, that one. Oh, yeah, look. Right on it.
Sure looked like it was good, didn't it?
Right on it. Yeah, she has one more shore one. Okay, she takes in 8 for 105. So she's got a 305 match going for her right now. Okay, Marla, 60 on 6. Extra pin. I'm sure there's a lot of bowlers that have bowled for years and sitting back there saying the same thing. That extra pin, it'll kill you.
That's when you hope for lots of deadwood. That you can kick around down on that plate there and hope that you can pick it up.
I lost my mojo.
You better find your mojo, Slumber.
Bunch of 4 down there in the left-hand corner, and that corner pin again. Nice shot. Oh. Yeah. Got the thing to go over there in the corner, but didn't
Left the one in the middle.
take out that 5 pin. And another 9 for 78. So going in the last 2 boxes, Denise has got about a 20 pin lead over Marla. Haven't figured out the other ones yet, so we'll just wait and see. So we're going to have a carryover in the 7th. She's got what, the head pin and the 2 corner pins.
And we had a carryover in the 4th. We had a carryover in the 6th as well, didn't we?
Yeah, I guess we did.
So this one is worth $105.
In the 8th box, yeah.
Yeah.
And she needs a mark to take it, but A 10 will carry it over again. 6 on her spare. 75. Spare here would be nice. A little back door, but that gives Rose a pretty good
105.
105.
That brings Rose up to $130. That's a little better.
Hey, 2 marks will keep her in the running for this.
That's right.
Too.
Yeah.
Okay, we're coming down to the last 2.
In the home stretch.
Mary Jo 90, Denise 105, Marla 78, and Rose 85 and open.
Mary Jo's 195. Denise is 275. Marla is 105, and Rose is 130 in money.
Dollars.
That's right.
And a 5 for Mary Jo. Gives her 95 on 9. And an 8 for 103, and a 3-game total of 301. This is Denise. She's got 105 on 8. You said a good sum of money there.
Is 275 in money. Oh, she doesn't need that at this time.
No. Well, she's got a sizable lead, but you don't want to mess with it.
No, that's for sure.
And she picks up a 7. Gives her 112, and she had an even 200.
Been hitting that pocket this tonight.
Just watching that wood roll over there is going to
If it comes back.
stay out of the way. All she wants to do is pin. Go after those 2 pins. Get her 9 or her 10. Should be okay. Right there. Okay, one more.
And 8.
And the 8 total. Even 120 and a and a 320 match. Now, Marla has, she had her first game. Now, she had 207. She's got 285 right now. So she needs 35 to tie. So she needs a couple of marks.
Just before we go, I want to remind the people that things going on at Brunswick Lanes this summer in July and August, June, July, and August, through regular open hours periods, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, all you can bowl for $5 plus taxes. Also, every Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. is Moonlight Bowling with a progressive Looney Jar and a special draw on the last week of bowling for all those who participate in the Looney Jar. There are also openings
for the Friday night men's league. 4 bowlers with a handicap, and the Wednesday night ladies also 2 morning ladies league. And Marla's with her spare.
Gives her 97 plus, and she had a 207.
For more information on how to enter a team in any of these leagues, call the lanes. The staff will help in any way that they can.
Picks up a 7 for 104. And it gives her a 311. So it's up to Rose now to do some marking to see if she can catch Denise. Trying to look at Rose here, 196, and she's one over 300 right now, or 1 over par. Picks up 5 on her mark there. That gives her 90. She's 286. Oh, wow. I'll give her a...
That gives her $35 skin, if I'm not mistaken, doesn't it?
That's right. And right now she has 296. She needs 24. So she needs a double strike. There's one of them. That gives her another $35 right
That's
there.
right.
But I think what's important right now
Is that she's got a chance
come
to...
back with another one. There's a first double strike in 7 weeks.
And that gives her, what, 5 to...
That gives her 20.
She needs 5?
5, I think, yeah. 3.
3. Oh.
One pin. 196 and 123. 319. Denise had 320. You'll never see another finish. Oh,
What a barn burner. What a barn burner.
that's a shame. Not that it's not a shame that Denise won this thing. Denise deserves to win it. But when they come back and roll a double strike, knowing you needed it, and come out and just miss by 1 pin.
So
That's kinda
close.
tough.
So close.
Tough. I'm sure she could talk about and think about this all evening, but what a finish. Man, what a finish.
That is as good a finish as we've seen in any, I think, of our tournaments that we have watched.
I would believe so. I don't think we've had anything that close, and I don't think we've had anything come down to the wire like that one. So
that's 70, 75, that's 100. Money-wise, we've got Mary Jo with 195, we got Denise with 275, we've got Marla with 105, and we got Rose that came out with 200. And going into this 3rd game, she only had 25, so she picked up $175 just in this last game and almost pulled the championship out.
I think she'd give you back the money right now.
I'm sure she would. I'm sure she would. That's been a fantastic finish. Just another example of the caliber of bowling that we've had here, Bruce. And so we'll be back in a few minutes once we get this tabulated, and we'll have a talk with the girls. So
Once our
don't
hearts
run
come
away.
down.
After the excitement calms down a little bit here, we'll be right back.
Ushers Furniture and Appliances, Main Street in downtown Yarmouth. Proud supporters of Candlepin Challenge on Eastlink Community Television.
Isn't it about time?
You about ready? James.
From the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
You're always hiding there.
And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, another barn burner for the Brunswick bowling lanes. We have had some fantastic tournaments, and I think that tonight has to be right up there with the best one we've ever had as far as a finish is concerned. It was
We had 1-2 pins in the men's several years ago, but this one, boy, oh boy, when you need a double strike and you get it, and you still are just 1 pin away, that's a tough way to lose them.
it sure is, but it's just great caliber of bowling. Marla, you had a great tournament, and we congratulate you.
Thank you.
It's a shame somebody has to lose
Yeah.
when you have that kind of bowling, but you put up a good show and a good fight, and on behalf of Usher's Furniture, we want to congratulate you. Thank you for participating, and we hope to see you next year.
All righty. Thank you very much.
Nice going, Marilyn.
Now we're going to call in Mary Jo. Mary Jo, congratulations.
Thank you very
You
much.
had a great tournament, and on behalf of Ushers, we want to thank you, and we want to present you with this money.
Great.
It's, as I said to Marla earlier, it's a shame that somebody has to lose when it's that kind of bowling, but it was very close tournament.
Yeah, it was very exciting. Good bowling. Good bowling going on. That's right. Can't wait till next year.
Well, we're looking forward to having you back next year. So on behalf of Ushers and everybody that's involved in this, we want to congratulate you. And again, we look forward to seeing you
Great,
next year.
thanks,
Thank
Glenn.
you.
Thanks, Bruce.
And now we're going to call Rose in. Rose, that was one heck of a finish.
Yeah, sure.
When you got up on those last 2 alleys, did you realize how close you were or what you needed?
No, I never. No.
That's-
They were just telling me that I was rushing it.
Yeah, well, on the last one.
I think you ran over here, and maybe if you'd have stayed on the other alley, that was a hot alley right then. But that's all behind you now, and you did as well as you could do, and I congratulate you on really nice bowling. You hung right in there.
It was fantastic, and you won yourself a good bunch of money in that last game, which helped bring it up. I want to present you with this from Ushers, and on behalf of Ushers and everybody involved, congratulations, a great tournament. You had us all on the end of our seats.
Thanks.
Look forward to seeing you next year, Rose.
Hopefully.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you'll be back.
There's tough bowling too.
There certainly is tough bowling.
It's a lot of fun.
You're a tough bowler.
You're nervous, but you do have fun.
But that's when you always roll the best, is when you're under that kind of pressure.
That's what they tell me.
And you certainly proved it here tonight. It's when you can come up with double strikes and marks like that and come from behind and lose it by 1 pin. It's heartbreaking, but that just shows you the kind of pressure bowler you are.
Thanks.
Thanks. Look forward to next year. And now we're going to call the champion in, and we're going to do a couple things. I guess first of all, on behalf of Ushers, Denise, we want to present you with this money. We want to congratulate you on a fantastic tournament, and it's nice to see this caliber of bowling. But we're going to call in another gentleman right now, and this, as they tell me, gives you the bragging rights.
Just for all the way through this tournament, I guess this is the one thing that everybody says they all bowl for. It's that one tournament. Congratulations on a beautiful tournament.
Thank you very much.
Bowling some nice games, and we hope you can find a beautiful place to put that on your mantle.
That's right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Denise. We certainly appreciate it, and we, again, congratulations, and we hope to see you next year.
Yeah, you'll see me next year.
Come back and defend that title. Thank you. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Denise Boudreau has been the champion and our top money winner this year. Bruce, what more can you say when you have a finish like that?
Nothing. Let's get out of here.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Usher's Furniture, Brunswick Lanes, Eastlink Community Television, we want to thank you for watching and hope you've had as much fun watching as we have bringing it to you. We look forward to seeing you again next year. Thank you, and keep an eye open for the men's tournament that'll be coming up just after this one. Thanks, and have a nice evening.